Hi everybody, and welcome back in for another edition of Black Bears Hockey here live on YouTube. Black Bears and Wolves meeting tonight for the second time this weekend. They won last night by a final score of 3-2. CJ Stubbs had a pair of goals for the Black Bears in the first and second period. Then Scott Ramekers delivered the game-winning goal in the third period. Both Scotty and CJ finished with 2 points, leading all skaters for the Black Bears. Dominic Tomei picked up his 23rd win of the season and what finished in a low-scoring affair of 3-2. Down to the wire, Black Bears weren't able to convert on the power play, Cole, but they were able to get the job done.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that's something they would have liked to do, and I'm sure that'll be a point of emphasis come Thursday during special team practices, but you can't really complain when you walk out of there with 3 points. I know the points don't really mean as much as they did a couple weeks ago. The Black Bears still put together a complete game and were able to put together a win.
Well, you're listening to the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Triple Cities Family Dental makes your smile their priority. You can call and schedule an appointment by giving them a ring at 607-545-4148. Just to make sure that we are ahead of schedule here tonight, we're going to do a quick look in to the Watertown feed. This was a couple of minutes ago while the Black Bears were warming up. You see Ricky Gonzalez actually warming up as the potential starter for tonight's game again. Thought he had a good game really throughout the entire time, as that's our friend Connor from the Watertown Wolves broadcast team. He's doing the game tonight without Jeff Barrett again. Great goaltending matchup, and just a kind of, I don't want to say fluky because it was a good shift by the Black Bears, but a non-power play, power play goal as I described it last night. The guy comes out of the penalty box, so technically it's 5-on-5 even strength, but really never got set up, where Scott Ramekers was able to put one short side over his glove for the game-winning goal.
Yeah, and Scotty picked a corner, too. It wasn't like it was an easy goal from Ramekers at all. He just was able to wire it into a very small area, and he made what was such a nice night for Gonzalez into a losing one. But I think that tonight, Black Bears need to make sure they don't let Gonzalez get comfortable and they go after him.
Gonzalez was looking for his 9th win of the season. It appears that he is going to be doing that again here tonight. We're going to take a quick timeout, tell you what's coming up in the Black Bears lineup. There are quite a few changes than what we saw last night to tonight's game. We'll tell you all about it and tonight's brand new starting goaltender when we come back right after this. You're listening to Black Bears Hockey live on YouTube.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
You like that? Wheeled right back into frame? I thought it looked cool.
Welcome back in, everybody. Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Triple Cities Family Dental makes your smile their priority. You can call and schedule an appointment by giving them a ring at 607-545-6168 today. Black Bears and Wolves added for the 16th time this season. Binghamton has won all but one of those games against the Wolves. Wolves were able to defeat the Black Bears up in Watertown earlier this season. But now it's time to look at tonight's lineup, brought to you by our good friends over at UHS Sports Medicine, the official sports medicine provider of the Binghamton Black Bears. A couple of changes for the Black Bears, Cole. Let's start with defense. Cam Cervoni will sit out tonight, and then Chichu Lathan will draw in. Jesse Anderson also out tonight, and Matt York will draw in, making his FPHL debut. York from Elmira College, a member of the Soaring Eagles. They play in the Empire 8, an NCAA Division III team. They went to the quarterfinals in the NCAA tournament his sophomore year. So those are some changes on the blue line for the Black Bears. Let's start there. Nothing that Anderson or Cervoni did wrong last night per se, but you're just giving other guys a look here, especially Matt York, going to make his FPHL debut here tonight.
Yeah, and I mean, you got to get these guys in games before the playoffs, and we'll be excited to see what York can do since coming over. And I think this is a great opportunity for him to get his feet wet up in the North Country. I mean, we've seen a couple guys make their debuts up there. I think, if I remember correctly, Nick Swain, Cam Clark, if I'm remembering correctly, both made their debuts in the last 2 years up in Watertown. So Matt York just joins the list of Black Bears getting set to drop their first game.
I remember the Nick Swain first game up in Watertown.
And wasn't Sam Holy a couple weeks ago? That was in Watertown too, right?
It was. Nick Swain had 2 goals in his first game with the Black Bears up in Watertown. So good place to make your debut if you're a Black Bear. So no time like the present. And then up front, a change. Emerson Emery comes out of the lineup tonight. Garrett Sargis goes back to third-line winger, and Tyler Schwitt will be the extra forward tonight as well. So Sargis, who was dealing with a little bit of a stomach bug earlier in the week, missed some practice time. Unfortunately, wasn't able to join us at Tully's for the air hockey tournament on Tuesday, but back in the lineup tonight, so that's a good sign to see the Sarge back up front with the Black Bears. So those are all the changes up front with Binghamton. Big debut tonight in goal for the Black Bears. It is Marshall McCallop V from UMass Dartmouth, out in, of course, in Massachusetts in the Commonwealth. He went 5-5-0 in his senior season, and then he finished with a save percentage of .909 and a .321 goals against average. So a goaltender record in 10 games in his senior year. Spent all 4 years at UMass Dartmouth, which is pretty cool, especially nowadays with the transfer rules that players are allowed to switch as much as they want to. They don't have to sit out a year at the varsity level. So playing in front of a new netminder for the first time. A big opportunity for Marshall to really put a stamp on his professional career. Try to win that first game, and it's going to be a big one for him.
Yeah, and I mean, there's no time like the present to get, as we said a couple times, get your feet wet. So Marshall McCallop, the fifth, will be the next Black Bear to make his debut with Matt York. And, that goaltending trio looking to be shored up with Connor McAnanama in Peoria and C.J. Happard now gone. It's just Tomei and Friedlander, so looking to see if McCallop is the missing piece.
All right, a quick check-in to ice level, and there the Wolves are coming out of the locker room as they are having the starters introduced here tonight. Black Bears looking to pick up win number 39 on the season. Unfortunately, they are not going to be able to get to 50 wins this year. They can tie last year's record of 49 wins here if they win out the rest of the games. But really important that if they win tonight, it forces a division-clinching game next Friday against the Port Huron Prowlers, who are currently taking on the Indiana Sentinels at home.
And won't that be fun, right? I mean, it's always a little extra intensity when those two meet each other, and now putting the division on the line is sure to ramp it up from 10 to 11.
All right, we are going to take a timeout. We will come back and we will have the BAE Systems opening face-off as we get set for period number 1. We will be back right after this. They're about to sing the national anthem up in Watertown. We want to thank you for listening to the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Puck drop is right around the corner.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears!
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Welcome back in, everybody. Getting set for puck drop here. Black Bears and Wolves for the 16th time this season. I do believe that is correct.
Why do you always hit the same music? Like, I've been changing up these last few days, and I let you hit it when we come back. Same one.
So I'm just making sure that it got hit.
I'm just saying, like, these two up here are different songs.
Okay.
I just, I'm getting sick of this one. It's been 4 years now. 3 years.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
All right.
I'm just saying. I'm sure the people at home can play this from memory.
Well, if they hear it, that means they know it's time to be back. And, oh, hey, the broadcast is up. They're ready to go. They're back from commercial. All right. So enough of that.
True.
Time to throw it down to ice level for our opening face-off here tonight. But before we get to that, the starting lineup for the Black Bears brought to you by our friends over at A&C Heating and Air Conditioning. CJ Stubbs, Mac Jansen, and Yvonne Bondarenko are up front for the Black Bears. And then Austin Durazio, Dan Stone on the blue line for Binghamton as well. Tonight they are playing in front of Marshall McCallop, making his FPHL and professional debut here tonight out of UMass Dartmouth. As we are set to go here. Binghamton wins the opening draw. Binghamton did not have the lead in last night's game until the third period when Scott Ramekers gave it to him after the conclusion of a Binghamton power play. See if they can play with the lead for a little bit longer here tonight on a Saturday matchup. Puck is shot in, and now the Wolves try to spin it around the wall. Darian Benchik had a couple of points last night. Tries to clear. And this one will bounce in front of the Black Bears bench. Filippov one-on-one had a breakaway goal last night, and the first save of his pro career for Marshall McCallop is steered away. Black Bears get the clear, so there's save number 1. Watertown with the first shot of the game. As we get to 50 seconds gone, McCallop spins it around the wall. That time never got deep enough. Watertown comes away with the extra possession. Their redirect goes wide. Zach Sirota inserted back into the lineup tonight, playing with Yates and Kirkby. As Binghamton comes across the line, they're onside. Yates able to catch up to it, but it is poked out into the neutral zone. So we'll have to retreat and start again. Everybody touches up. Here comes Gavin, cutting into the middle. Had it poked off his forehand in the last second. Kirkby at the half wall, sending it up top, and that does come out and over the line. And there's going to be an offside call, putting this puck out into the neutral zone. Or you get our first stoppage, 1 minute and 32 seconds into the FW Web Company first period. Visit them in nearby 62 Griswold Street or right outside downtown Binghamton. Or 62 Griswold Street right outside downtown Binghamton, or online anytime at fwweb.com. That's FW Web with 2Bs.com.
Yeah, and you got to wonder what Marshall McCallum's day yesterday was like while he was sitting on the bench. I'm sure he was studying everything the Wolves were doing and Dominic Tomei in order to get prepared for this first start tonight. I wonder what that must be like. You know, the night before, the day of, getting set to start in your first game with a new team, new league. What are the jitters like?
Probably a little bit of nerves. Try to act calm and cool. That puck gets blockered away by Gonzalez. I believe that was Chichu Lathan who got activated from the defensive position. Sargent's now playing it behind the net with Shankar and Swain. Sent up top now D to D. Lathan fans on a one-timing bid. Intercepted by Watertown. And now comes back the other way. Zimmerman rims it around the wall to the far side. Dabari was waiting on it, but it's poked off his stick by Weber. And the Black Bears now try to break it out of their own end. Shankar starts to fly up the ice. And Atwell flying in, trying to get in the kitchen of McCallum. Does force a turnover. Wolves trying to capitalize, going to work behind the net, but the Black Bears defense sound and true, able to come away with the steal. Jansen goes off the glass, off the wall, and over to Chichu Lathan, and poked back out into the Wolves' end of the ice. So Black Bears get back to work on the forecheck, and they do force an icing violation against the Wolves 3 minutes and 5 seconds into our first period.
Good start to this game, definitely. You got to see the Black Bears trying to get more in the way of those passes and not allow any breakout into the other end.
Wolves able to win the draw, and Benchik coming across the line with Filipov. Filipov had the second goal of the game last night that gave the Wolves a 2-1 lead at the time. It was a breakaway goal. Black Bears turned the puck over at their own offensive blue line, one of the most dangerous spots to turn the puck over on the ice. But now Binghamton comes back the other way. Top line is out for Coach Sherwood. D to D, DeRazio to Stone. Wrist shot looking for a tip. It's provided. Jansen tries to hammer home, but it goes through the blue paint. Bounces back up top to Stone. Just glides it down off the top of the dasher wall. Down low, Bondarenko over to Jansen as Yvonne's still tracking down that Kyle Powell single season record for assist in a campaign as a wrist shot knocked away by Gonzalez. It'll be poked back out to Dan Stone. Bondarenko now just 3 assists away from making history as Stubbs now skates in. He's upended. Referee's arm goes up in the air, and we will have the game's first penalty here just over 4 minutes gone into our opening frame.
And, you know, this is a huge opportunity. We know the power play was something that wasn't, how do I put it, a bright side of yesterday's game. So the Black Bears will get that opportunity here to right the wrongs and hopefully turn one back here, get themselves the first lead of the night. And something they weren't able to do yesterday was get a lead until the third. So getting a lead in the first would be
they went
a much-needed
went 0 for 5 on the power play last night. And it looks like the second unit is going to start this sequence as Stone sauces it over far side. Little head fake over to Scott Ramakers again, and this time in the same exact spot as last night. He's able to fire home and score. Scott Ramakers' power play goal, picking up right where he left off last night. Binghamton leads 1-0 with a man-up goal. 4 minutes and 17 seconds in the first period.
Well, they don't call themselves the best power play in the league for nothing. Power play 2 just gets out there. Scotty gets himself a little, like you said, a little lane right in that same exact spot, able to beat Gonzalez in almost deja vu moment. I mean, Scotty knew exactly where he was going with that one.
I believe that power play took 10 seconds. So
Hey,
that
they're the best power play in the league, they like to say.
So now second line back to 5-on-5 is out there. Scott Ramekers is part of that second D pairing tonight, as he's playing with Matt York, wearing the number 4 jersey, last worn by fan favorite Dakota Bond. Black Bears now looking for a 5-on-5. Go in tight. Gavin Yates will score. There it is. Goal number 100 as a Black Bear for Gavin Yates. Tyson Kirkby grabbed the puck. It came at 5-on-5. 4:48 into the period. Gavin Yates has goal number 100 against the team that he won his first Commissioner's Cup title against. Just ricochets off the pad of Gonzalez. But Gavin Yates now joins the Century Club, scoring 100 goals with the Black Bears.
Yeah, right place, right time for Yates. Just parked himself out in front, got that pass on the tape, and good goal scorers and good hockey players just like Yates aren't going to make a mistake from that close.
5 minutes into the game, and the Black Bears have a 2-0 lead. Here comes Chichu, dropping it back for the Sarge, as Sargis throws it towards the net. Instead, tipped down, and there's another one. Did Chichu Lathan tip that in, or was it a wrist shot from the point from Dan Weber? It looks like Weber is going to lead the line, and Dan Weber has made it 3-0 Binghamton. 5 minutes and 10 seconds into this contest. Here's another look at it. We're going to see if Cheech got a piece. Weber throws it up.
The only reason I don't think Cheech got a piece is just because Weber led the line, and they're usually pretty honest about when they got a piece or not, so I think this is going to be a Weber. Yeah, Cheech points right at Dan Weber. Dan Weber's going to want to make Watertown Municipal Arena his home arena. He scores a lot up there.
Hope he gets credit for that one.
Hope he gets credit for that one. Probably give it to Nick Swain.
So now,
again,
Chichu Lathan will send it up the wall. Jansen trying to knock it out. Stubbs will pull it, and look out. Black Bears were trying to send Bondarenko out on a skate race, but instead gets floated back off the wall and down. Binghamton comes out fast right from the start of the race tonight. It's something that they really weren't able to do last night. Watertown scored 24 seconds in, and granted, they found a quick tying goal, 2 minutes and 30 seconds, but this is exactly what you needed after what they would probably consider not starting on time last night.
You know who it benefits the most is that man right there, Marshall McCallop, as he feels a lot more comfortable in his debut.
All right, McCallop will go to the bench for immediate timeout. Black Bears lead 3-0. We're back with you right after this.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon.
Welcome back in. There's our cue music, letting you know that we're back on the air here. 3 goals in 5 minutes and 10 seconds to start this game for the Black Bears. Scott Ramekers first on the power play at 4:17, 10 seconds into the man advantage. And then at 4:48, just 29 seconds later, or excuse me, 31 seconds later, Gavin Yates scored, and then Dan Weber scores at 5:10. Now, right now, they have it credited to Chichu Lathan. I think it was Dan Weber. You think it was Dan Weber, and EJ working.
He pointed at Dan Weber.
Back in his cubicle also said it was Dan Weber as well. So hopefully we get that corrected, because then it would make it would just add to the story more that Cheech gets credited with his first goal, and he actually didn't score it.
You don't want your first goal to be like that either. You know who has a goal like that, and he'll tell you all about it, is Zach Desmarais, and the only reason you know all about it is because it was Cam Cervoni, and he's the one who's still angry.
So now we're back in play in the FW Web Company first period. It's been all Black Bears after the Wolves had the first shot on goal of the period. Here they come looking for their second. Good job by Stone getting in the way of the shooter Filipov to make sure McCallum didn't have to see that puck. You almost wonder if you're Marshall, do you want to see a lot of shots in your first period of playing pro hockey with a new team, or do you want to let the defense just keep everything to the outside and not have to worry about it?
You'll probably like your job a lot more if you get to see less shots. A lot less chances for you to make a mistake.
Well, that's true. That's one way to look at it. On the other side of it, it's an opportunity to feel the puck and get a sense of the game. Right on the doorstep, Shevers tries to tip one in on the backhand. Kirkby was the low centerman covering the crease. McCallum able to squeeze tight, hang on to that puck. And that's the second shot of the game for Watertown. And McCallum able to get a piece of it wearing that number 35 jersey.
Yeah, he just gets himself in a good position, just doesn't, give up too much of the net, and McCallum looking strong so hard. Does he have the 5th on the back of that jersey or no?
He does not.
It's just a V, right?
It would. That is the Roman numeral for 5th. So he is the 5th in his family lineage. If you missed that on the Black Bears write-up they got posted earlier this week. So that is a lot. That's a lot of great-grandfathers for the namesake. So we will see. And I can't wait to talk to him in person. Unfortunately, team left for Watertown early on Friday. And they had a Thursday morning 8 a.m. practice, so we didn't get a whole lot of time with the team this week, especially with the players getting a couple of days off. Didn't get to talk to a lot of the guys who really weren't at Tully's on a Tuesday night.
He told me he was avoiding you.
Okay.
Yeah, I felt good about that one before you asked if I felt good about that one.
Okay, see, there you go. You are getting predictable, or I guess I'm predictable.
Oh, totally. You've hit the same music button, use the same terms.
All right. Well, CJ Stubbs now trying to make the same move against the Watertown defense, and unfortunately that time they were ready for it. But now, Weber, wrist shot, that one's tipped in, and CJ Stubbs redirects a Dan Weber shot from the point. Stubbs gets his 34th goal of the year, and it's 4-0 Binghamton here in the first period.
That one's going to get credited to Weber. But Dan does a good job of creating from the blue line, just throws one in front, and Stubbs is in the right place. It's been a lot of right place, right times for these goals. There's CJ, just gets a tip on it, and that's, what is that, goal number 34, 35? I've lost count.
Goal number 34.
34.
34. Had a pair last night, got his first tonight. Really making sure his name is in that MVP race. It's pretty soon to start the process of the league voting.
I was joking with him a couple of weeks ago to give some other guys a chance.
Unfortunately, when he had to sit out that weekend,
he did.
He did give some people. All right, so now this one will come back around. Wolves try to get some pressure up on the forecheck. Bondarenko now off the wall, ahead to Stubbs. Here he comes, off to the races. It's a 2-on-1. Stubbs sitting it across to Jansen. A little bit too hot to handle on the backhand, and now comes back the other way. Now Stone back up to the line. Bondarenko settling it down, bobbing and weaving his way towards net. Backhander across, looking for Sirota in tight. Instead, goes across. One-timing bid punched away by Gonzalez, who, Cole, I would have to say I'm a little surprised is still in net for the Wolves here. They come up the ice. Mishkin over the blue line, trying to drag his team into this fight. Backhander centering up. Nobody there for a vacated net as they went through the blue paint and out. Yates back in the offensive side. Sirota dancing around. In tight looking for Kirkby. Own man collides into Gonzalez. Looks like Yates and Sirota getting tied up in the corner. Kirkby comes in to lend a hand. All three bodies are there for the Black Bears. Wolves desperately trying to get a clear on the puck. It'll come all the way around from behind the cage. Looks like DeRazio lost his stick in the process. They're going to say play is going to continue on. Kirkby's not too happy about it, and he's talking to the Watertown player behind the play, waiting for the camera to pan over to it. And yes, we are, in fact, going to have a fight. Tyson Kirkby's dropping the gloves with Trevor Newman. Kirkby standing up for DeRazio. Newman grabs first, throws with the right hand, and then Kirkby, throwing some right hooks, goes for the uppercut, gets a piece of his shoulder, trying to get his hands free, continues to throw rights. Newman losing his balance on his left side. Kirkby's helmet comes off, trying to get the jersey. Another right hand connect from Kirkby. Newman trying to go around, and then the linesman will come in and separate with the chop as the two sides are separated here with 9:36 left to go in the first period.
You could be a UFC broadcaster the way you did that one. It's pretty good.
Unfortunately, I think they throw a little bit faster punches.
It's a good scrap there from Tyson. Really show him standing up for his team, and that's what a captain's supposed to do, right? Supposed to be the guy who gets in the way and helps protect his players.
So we're taking a timeout while they sort out all of the penalties. I don't think there's going to be any extracurriculars or any added on. Both of them look like they were willing combatants. But we'll settle that when we come back right after this quick timeout. We're back with you after this.
Excite Motorsports has one of the largest and best selections of off-road vehicles in the Northeast. And right now, the showroom is filled with a great selection of motorcycles from CF Moto. If you're ready to live life on two wheels, now is the time to shop with great deals and amazing rebates. Ride without compromise with CF Moto's affordable selection of bikes in stock and ready to go. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Welcome back in, everybody. 4-0 Black Bears lead. We do have some scoring changes to announce. Dan Weber gets credited with his goal, the third goal of the game for the Black Bears at 5:10. Assist coming to Chichu Lathan and Garrett Sargis on that goal. And then CJ Stubbs at 8:22 gets credited with his first of the night. Dan Weber and Ivan Bondarenko pick up the assist.
Good for Weebs getting that goal. I mean, he does a real nice job of getting himself into a situation to score and setting up his teammates, and that time he's rewarded.
So we have 5 minutes for Trevor Newman, 5 minutes for Tyson Kirkby for fighting. As we are set to resume play here. Faceoff was in the Binghamton end, but Taylor Schwitt, the extra forward tonight, coming up the ice with Nick Swain. So two Elmira Soaring Eagles are in the lineup, but look out, Ramaker's fans on a pass, but then makes a nice recovery, and with some help from York, able to get the puck back out into the neutral zone. So now Ramakers and York take a look at it going far side, chipped up the wall by Schwitt. Progress impeded by the Wolves. Goal 10 minutes into this one. Black Bears in dominant control. What's the difference between tonight's game and the way that last night kind of really happened?
I think the passes are crisper and the guys are in better spots, and I think more pucks are finding their way towards the net. They're trying to be less, cute with some of these plays, and really, whoa, big one right there.
Big hit delivered by Jacob Shankar. Wouldn't be surprised if that drew another altercation. Now Shankar has the puck through the center ice circle, giving it up ahead to Bondarenko, who's got some speed with it. Remember, Kirkby's in the penalty box for the next 5 minutes. Laughlin's shot is blocked on the way through and stolen away by the Wolves. Skate race, Filipov, who has some speed, one-on-one with Chichu. Filipov would take it into the corner, leaving it down low to Mishkin. He gets in a board battle with Mac Jansen. He gets run through by Dan Weber and Mac Jansen, as this one will come back out to the far side. Shankar carrying up ice off the wall, looking for Bondarenko as he heads off for a line change. CJ Stubbs back out onto the ice as the top line for the Black Bears tonight. Fully out there, along with Dan Weber and Chichu Lathan on the blue line for the meanwhile. Under 8 minutes left to go here. First period, Black Bears lead 4-0. Stubbs and Weber trying to pick this puck off the kick plate. Instead, Shevers will send it around the wall where the defense gets there first for Binghamton. Played up ahead to Bondarenko. They find an open man out wide, but Stubbs can't corral it. It's knocked behind, sent across, looking for the one touch on the doorstep. That would have been a good save from McCallum, but he just watches it go through the paint. Good on the goaltender not trying to reach out and play. Sometimes you see it, especially at the NHL level, where a goalie tries to reach out and nullify that cross-ice pass. It just ricochets right into their own net.
Yeah, not trying to be overzealous there, McCallum. Just trying to do the smart plays in your debut.
Dabari now, off an errant pass, tries to beat Dan Stone to the spot. He reverses it down low to Sargis back in the lineup after missing last night with a stomach bug. We'll come back the other way as Yates was trying to fly the zone, looking for goal 101 with the organization. Instead, it just bounces into the neutral zone and sent right back in to the Wolves into the ice. Binghamton with 10 shots on goal in the first period so far, and 4 of them have found the back of the net. Just 3 for the Wolves. Wolves had 14 shots last night in the first period. Stone now gets past the first man out wide. A low angle drive is steered away by Gonzalez. One of the easier saves he's got to make here tonight as Stone tries to go off the skate of Sargis. Works out beautifully for the Black Bears. Yates tries to go down low. Stone gets double teamed at the blue line. Wolves are able to get the clear. And Yates was covering for Stone, but when you have Gavin Yates back there, he can make up so much ground so quickly. As this one just goes into the crease where Gonzalez will melt it down. With Yates back there skating as a forward, that time and space gets neutralized exceedingly quick.
Yeah, I mean, he's been always quick on those skates. He does a good job of putting himself in the position and in the lanes to disrupt passes and to create as well. And you think about Yates and that 100-goal mark, being here 5 years, that's about 20 a year.
All right, Black Bears now. Spin it around the wall. McDonald gets there first, and here just send it all the way down, and this is icing against Watertown.
Oh, I think Tyler Schwitt just missed a beautiful opportunity there to get his first professional goal. He's going to be regretting that and looking up towards the rafters. Do they have rafters at the Watertown Arena?
That's a great question. It's been a while since I've been there. I can't remember. I know they have beams.
They have a ceiling.
They do.
Have rafters.
I don't know if they have anything hanging from the rafters, though.
They haven't retired Gavin Yates' jersey yet?
Oh, I think all of their retirements and their championship banners are actually behind the net right now where Gonzalez is protecting. They're up against the wall.
They may retire Yates' jersey someday. He not only did he win a cup there, but also...
Oh, they do have... I saw some flags hanging from the raft. Okay, so they do have
He also was the playoff MVP, so...
Two-time playoff MVP.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about when they won.
Correct.
Very good chance that he could get his number retired up in Watertown.
So, big milestone guy Gavin Yates is for the organizations playing tonight. Playoff MVP with Watertown back in 2018. And became one of 2 in FPHL history to be a 2-time MVP. The first year the Black Bears won the Commissioner's Cup.
You remember that year. He was just lights out, like a man possessed, able just to put the puck in the back of the net at will. And when he wasn't able to find the back of the net, he was able to find the person in the best position to find the back of the net with the passes.
All right, 5:16 left to go here, first period. FW Web Company, proud sponsors. CJ Stubbs, Hunter Hall lining up for the draw. Stubbs already with 1 tonight. He had 2 yesterday. Wolves able to win the draw. Tried to go up to Shevers, but Matt Jansen was right in his grill. Almost kind of question why you make that pass. Almost leads to a guaranteed turnover. Black Bears try to keep this puck in as Jansen couldn't keep his balance. This will come all the way down to McCallum. And with 4:56 left to go here in the opening frame, that'll send us to our last timeout of the first period. Black Bears lead 4-0. They're in control of this one. Back with you right after this.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Welcome back in, everybody. Under 5 minutes left to go here in the FW Web Company first period. Let's turn that down a little bit.
That was loud.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that was a loud one.
You see how I'm switching it up?
I do. Black Bears lead this one 4-0. They are 1 for 1 on the power play. Scott Ramaker started the scoring. Watertown yet to go on the man advantage. Tyson Kirkby, Trevor Newman still sitting in the penalty box for their altercation. At least it looks like they are. They should be released sometime in the near future. Black Bears now come back across the line. They're onside, sent back up top. A wrist shot is deflected high. Looks like that was Sirota from the blue line, and Dan Stone passing through the blue paint. Just sends that one into the safety curtain. Black Bears with 14 shots on goal right now to Watertown's 3.
Yeah, and that's a recipe for success to, I can't even do the math. What is that? Quintuple about the shots on goal to be able to get up all the way that high.
It's almost quintuple. That is the right word, though.
Yeah. Why do you sound so surprised?
Do you really want that answer?
No, I don't want that
answer.
answer. But like I was saying, to get up that high, just throwing pucks at the net is a recipe for good hockey.
Durazio able to keep the play alive at the blue line. Stubbs took a double team and then also took a cross-check in the back from Shevers. Wolves were able to get this puck out. Then Durazio delivers a big hit on Mishkin far side. And then he got tangled up as Mishkin was trying to make his way back up to his feet. Maybe the physicality ramping up here at the tail end of period number 1. Don't forget, we have the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report coming up after 20 minutes. We'll have the MBT Bank stats, look at the out-of-town scoreboard, and our favorite questions from the YouTube chat as well. 4 minutes left to go here in the frame. Black Bears already have 4. They might be looking for more, but this one's stolen away. Here come the Wolves, far side. McCallum's ready, sees the puck knuckle, and then steers it into the corner with the paddle. Gordon not able to hang on to it at the offensive blue line for the Wolves. And you can see Justin Coachman's arms getting crossed on the Wolves bench. Not too happy about that last sequence. Now far side. Dabari weaves from the middle to the left wing side. Goes over the head of McCallum, trying to reach out for it. Wolves is trying to maintain some offensive zone time. Looks to be a lot of one-and-done attempts. Not even getting the shots on target. But now they come back the other way. Sent around the wall. Gonzalez stops the progress of the puck. But a giveaway to York, pinching in from his defensive spot. And now makes a beeline as he turns backwards and tries to get back defensively. Wolves gain the red line and will just dump it in. McCallum not going to be able to get there. Works out for the Black Bears, though, because guess who? They put it right on the tape of Yates. And he flies up the ice. Black Bears come across the line, though. They are offside. Kirkby and Newman are allowed to come out of the penalty box now and rejoin their respective teams. Both of them getting some stick taps from their respective clubs. Kirkby heads over to the bench for the Black Bears, and looks like Newman's going to do the same. We have a neutral zone draw coming up in front of the Wolves bench area.
Yeah, right. It was after an offside, but both those guys, you could hear the buzzer as they came back, and I'm sure both teams pumped to get their guy back and give them the recognition they deserve after a job well done with the fists.
Sent right back in by the Black Bears. Trying to go to work after they had 4 goals in the first 8.5 minutes here in the first period. Trying to keep the pressure on, but the Wolves are able to steal it away. Mishkin against Lathan. Drop pass to the middle. Filippov, nice little pirouette. A low angle drive denied by the defender in front. Goes behind the net. Lathan gets there first, and now the Black Bears come 2-on-1. Shankar with Swain. Sent across, and Swain impeded on the way through. Shankar to the rebound. Sends it up top for Weber. Already has a goal tonight. He's looking for two. Cuts to the middle, and the pass never got there. Lathan trying to walk his defender. One-on-one wrist shot. Kicked out with a purpose by Gonzalez. And now the Wolves able to scoot this one out. And Hunter Hall, chip and charge, gets around Chichu Lathan and McCallop. You could tell was a little hesitant there with the trapezoid if he wanted to play that puck. And, you know, something that we talk about, college hockey, there's no trapezoid rule. Even though there is no rule in the FPHL, might be a little hesitant seeing that it's painted there, and I'm sure Marshall watches a ton of hockey. He might be thinking, oh, I can't play that puck.
Yeah, you know, it's a kind of a read and react, and the reaction, whatever pops in your head first, I'm sure, like you said, it might have popped in the head if I can't play that. He'll probably get a talk from Dominic Tanay or head coach Sherwood to let him know he can go get that.
Well, Wyatt Freelander, tonight's backup netminder for the Black Bears, it looks like. Saw the number 1 jersey on the bench. Or either somebody in the front row is wearing Wyatt's jersey. Or maybe Wyatt's watching from the front row with his jersey on. That'd be something. Black Bears try to clear the puck. Watertown holds it in. Shot from the wall. Steered away by McCallop. And DeRazio goes up ice looking for Stubbs off the bottom of his stick, but Binghamton is able to get the clear. Bondarenko peels back into his own end of the ice. Trying to set up the breakout. 70 seconds left to go here in the first frame. Stubbs now going far side over for Bondarenko. Cuts into the middle. His ice cut in half by Zimmerman. Dabari goes back across to the Wolves bench side, and they're able to get the clear. Wolves are offside as they enter with 55 seconds left to go in the period. Didn't have a good poker face there. I thought that looked offsides by a mile all the way back here in Binghamton.
Looked like it was a country mile. And it looks like the linesman agreed with you.
Tonight's linemen, Marty Heiser and Michael Imperio. Steve Cook and Matt Roy, the official, or the referees for tonight's game. So now the Black Bears bring it up ice. 40 seconds left to go. Stone's elevated pass. Not going to be able to catch up to Kirkby. A pile up right in front of the penalty box store. Sees it bounce out to Stone again. And here just chip it on the wall. Gonzalez is going to come set it up, but actually played around. Kirkby tries to throw it towards the middle. Stone fakes the slap shot. Just puts it right down low for the captain. This is where he's really good at directing traffic. Drawing the eyes of the defender, make them come to Kirkby from behind the net, and that'll leave somebody open. DeRazio, skate to stick. Holding for a wrist shot. It just ricochets off the outside of the post. Rebounds available. And the horn does sound before Binghamton can chase that puck behind the net. What an end to the first period. Binghamton almost had their 5th, but they'll have to settle with 4 here in the opening frame. Black Bears lead 4-0 after 20 minutes of play. They score all 4 of their goals in the first 8 minutes and 30 seconds of this first period. Just dominant right from the get-go.
Yeah, great period for them and great period for their rookie netminder Marshall McCallop. Wasn't tested much, but when he was able to turn him away. So I'm sure they'll be able to use that momentum. I don't think we're going to see Gonzalez in the second period.
I don't either. We will take a timeout, come back. Excite Motorsports Intermission Report coming up right after this. Black Bears lead 4-0.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
bit lower there. Black Bears lead 4-0 after the first period, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. You're listening to the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Browse, ride, and buy with free next-day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. You can visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Cole, dominant effort from the Black Bears in the first period. Scott Ramakers gets the scoring started with a power play goal just 10 seconds into the man advantage, and then 3 even-strength goals by Gavin Yates for goal number 100 as a Black Bear, Dan Weber, and CJ Stubbs.
Kind of reminiscent to what we saw a couple weeks ago, right, when the Black Bears just barn rolled their way all the way through the Watertown Municipal Arena, and they're looking to do it again here tonight. I mean, the Wolves haven't put up much of a defensive effort, and they really just haven't been able to get anything going offensively against Marshall McCallop, but I'm sure they'll have a different game plan coming out into the second. But when you look at Binghamton, it's almost a picture-perfect period.
Taking a look at the NBT Bank stat sheet, Binghamton with 15 shots on goal in the first period, 4 found the back of the net. Watertown with 7, and Marshall McCallop was able to turn them all away. Didn't see a lot of great scoring chances from Watertown in that first period. I know we talked about it during that opening frame a little bit, about how much you want to see the puck in your first game as a goaltender. And I think Watertown finishing with 7 is somewhere like in a happy medium, where not involved too much, did play the puck a couple of times with his stick, but it looks to be that the Black Bears are doing a good job of keeping everything to the outside.
Yeah, I think they're doing a great job of doing that. They're making Watertown uncomfortable with their play and keeping them away from Marshall McCallop and not letting them set up. And you could tell Justin Coachman not happy on that Watertown bench.
Binghamton also 1 for 1 on the power play. As we said, Scott Ramaker scored 10 seconds in. Power play unit 2. The most efficient power play in the FPHL, as they like to call themselves, getting on the board very early into that man-up sequence. Those are the stats brought to you by our friends over at NBT Bank. With NBT debit card rewards, earn points for every $2 you spend. Redeem for Amazon Shop with points, cash back, and more. Make everyday banking extraordinary at nbtbank.com. NBT Bank, it starts here. Member of the FDIC. We're going to take a timeout. Update you on what's going on across the FPHL tonight on the out-of-town scoreboard, and then we'll answer some questions from the YouTube chat as well. So we got that coming up. We're back with you right after this.
Open 7 days a week with urgent care appointments on Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Roman Acres Veterinary Hospital in Green is Bingo's first thought when he injures himself on the ice. Our dedicated doctors and staff worked with Bingo to get him back out to visiting with his fans. Turns out Bingo isn't quite ready for the pros just yet. On his way out, he got to say hi to his fellow Black Bears here for their wellness appointments. Give us a call at 607-656-4285 to have your pet seen today.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast, like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot Spring Spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears.
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Ideal Bowling Center, located at 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, has 38 amazing lanes of bowling, large video screens, and automatic scoring. But that's not all. Ideal Bowling Center has a newly remodeled bar with 6 televisions, billiards, darts, and quick draw to entertain you. Don't forget about Ideal Bowling Center's snack counter for your appetite and a pro shop for all your bowling needs. Ideal Bowling Center, 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, or call 607-748-3546.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Welcome back in, everybody. Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Browse, ride, and buy. Free next-day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. You can visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Taking a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Unfortunately, Black Bears not going to be able to clinch the division tonight, no matter what happens in the Port Huron, Indiana game, because the Sentinels lost last night in regulation time. Not mathematically possible for the Black Bears, but if they can hang on tonight, sets up a division-clinching scenario next Friday at home. Sock out Cancer Night the next time the Black Bears are at home, presented by our friends over at Security Mutual Life Insurance. Taking a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, Blue Ridge and Danbury tied at 1 in the second intermission. Port Huron leads 3-1 at the second intermission over the Indiana Sentinels. We're tied at 3 between Monroe and Columbus down in Georgia. PD and Athens tied at 1 after they went to a long shootout last night. As soon as we went off the air, we actually pulled up the Athens and PD game on a different computer in our lunchroom area, and what did they go? 8 rounds? It looked like.
I thought it was like 6. I don't think it was 8, dude. I think it was like 5 or 6.
Whatever it was,
it's like 6 or 7.
It was long. Okay, you forced that one. Twin City leads Baton Rouge 1-0, and that is a look at our out-of-town scoreboard. Worth noting, tomorrow there's one game in the FPHL. Twin City Thunderbirds and the Baton Rouge Zydeco will battle it out at 4:05 Eastern Time. If you need to get your FPHL hockey fix on a Sunday afternoon. And then also a midweek showdown between PD and Athens on Wednesday. So a couple of non-typical game days in the FPHL where you can watch some single-A hockey. But we will take a timeout, come back, drop your questions for the YouTube chat down below, and we will get to them right after this.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Life is short. Don't get shortchanged. Get a machine with the features you want. All standard, and all at a great price. Ride without compromise. CF Moto. Experience more together.
Browse, buy, ride. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State Career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Welcome back in, everybody. Oh, music was late that time.
I was deciding.
Oh, yeah. Tough decision. Black Bears and Wolves. After 20 minutes of play, Black Bears lead 4-0. Getting ready for period number 2. Black Bears making their way out of the tunnel. And just in case you don't believe me, we will show you right here. Go ahead into the game feed, Cole. All right, thank you.
It's good because I didn't believe you.
That's good.
You're welcome.
Got to keep each other honest. First question that we had in the YouTube chat was, on a scale of 1 to 10, how annoyed are you with the other one on the broadcast? I thought that was hilarious. That made me laugh.
Am I supposed to answer that?
Yes, you're supposed to answer that.
Oh, jeez. Depends on the night, dude. You range from a 3 to a 9.
Okay. That's a good one. That's a good one. Since we've been talking a lot about the music that you hear on the broadcast, a lot of people had music-related questions.
Okay.
All right, Cole, if you could change the Black Bears goal song to any song, what do you think would be a good one?
Ooh. Someone a couple of years ago made like a suggestion to do, what's it called? Dance With Me by Blink-182. I really like that idea because it's like, ole, 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 ha, we're doing it all night long, and it's just sounded cool to me.
All right, had one more question. We'll get a second here as the second period is officially underway. Teams flip ends of the ice. Long second period change here as the Black Bears and Wolves are back at it again here for another 20 minutes. Stubbs denied right on the doorstep. Worth noting, Gonzalez still here in between the blue pipe, or in between the blue paint.
It's red pipes.
Red pipes, yep.
I just went from whatever number ticked me up one, right?
No, that one's fair. I was wrong in that situation. Looks like they're putting the net back on its pegs. Quick start for the Black Bears there. Almost had the 5th goal. They were looking for Stubbs right on the doorstep. Black Bears will shoot this one in. A linesman put his arm up like it was a delayed sequence. That was a really, really weird opportunity that the Black Bears may or may not have scored on. But Filipoff now comes back the other way. McCallum stayed put in between his net. Stone now tries to playing it up the wall as Stubbs playing it up, stolen by Filipoff, and the Wolves trying to create some offense here. Gets spun around. Jansen tries to backhand it out. And finally, C.J. Stubbs able to pull it away with Bondarenko. Got DeRazio as the trail man. Gets around the first man. Shot from well outside, but DeRazio gets it back across inside the dots. And the Black Bears have their 5th goal of the night. This time, 61 seconds into the period, Austin DeRazio gets his 21st goal of the year. And there's that goal song. Time of the goal, 1 minute, 1 second into the period. Austin DeRazio gets a cross-ice pass from down low, and it makes it 5-0 Black Bears.
That was just a beautiful feed right there, and DeRazio has that cannon of a shot that just doesn't miss.
So it's 5-0. I believe Bondarenko sent it across. Look out as Wolves collide on the half wall, steal it away from the Black Bears, steered away. Golden opportunity just sent wide by the Wolves. as Black Bears and McCallum dodge a bullet right there. Would have made it 5-1, put the Wolves on the board, giving them some life. Play back up top. Wolves shot never makes it across. Matt York doing a good job of boxing his man out in front of the net. Tough task having to try to, box out Hunter Hall. Got some big size. We saw him a couple of weeks ago go toe-to-toe with Sam Holy in a fight at center ice. And tough ask for the Black Bears rookie in his first game, as McCallum will just freeze the puck. And there you see Hall and York with a quick exchange of unpleasantries. But looks like everyone's going to separate. And we're a minute 55 into our AAA Northway second period. Offering worldwide travel services, trusted AAA home and auto insurance, and their famous 24-hour roadside assistance. Join today at their Vestal location or online at northway.aaa.com.
They got Hunter Hall from Topeka, if I'm not wrong. What was the deal going the other way? Was that the Grasby trade, or was that a different one?
Watertown's made so many player acquisitions this year, it's kind of hard to keep up with. Sargis from a low angle tried to stuff it past Gonzalez. Bounces up behind the net. Wolves get there first, and they push it out into the neutral zone where Binghamton has to go back out and retreat it in the middle third. Latham playing it over to Sargis. Had no idea that Shankar was caught down low, and this is offside against the Black Bears here. And this will come right out to the penalty box door area, and they'll have a neutral zone faceoff with 2 minutes and 28 seconds left or gone in the period. Mac Jansen and Ivan Bondarenko getting the assist on the Durazio goal. That means that Ivan Bondarenko has officially tied Kyle Powell for the single-season record set in the inaugural year for the Binghamton Black Bears for assists in a single season with 67.
What, you expecting me to make a joke out of that?
No, I thought you were just going to add to it.
Just because it was 67?
No,
what am
just
I, a
because
child?
it was a great accomplishment for Yvonne.
Yeah, it's
having a great season.
Fantastic job done by Yvonne, and we know he's far from done, so we'll see how high he can get up to.
All right, the number did go up one there that time. That was for sure. Shankar loses the draw. Filipov fires right off the rip. Blocker save made by McCallum. Spun around, rather, by Mishkin. Sent up top, but stolen away temporarily by the Black Bears. How did they not get that puck out on the first try? It is a delayed offside call against Binghamton. Linesman was still caught all the way back in the Black Bears end. Now Binghamton joins the rush. Sargis down low, looking for a friend to pass to. Durazio already has one. Stubbs has one. Backhander by Sargis, tried to bank it off the mask of Gonzalez. Gets his own rebound. Wrist shot ricochets off of a skate in front. Jansen starts and stops outside the circle as the Black Bears are rolling a line change while maintaining control of the puck in the offensive zone. Just saw Durazio make his way to the Black Bears bench. Stolen away from Stone, but he does recover nicely as Darian Benchik not able to take it away from the all-class defenseman. Bondarenko cuts to the middle, sending it across, looking for the record on the assist. It's held in, though. Black Bears have the opportunity. Now Bondarenko dropping it back. Jansen fires, looking top shelf. Gonzalez makes a save. Rebound blocked by Newman. Held in, though, by the Black Bears. Sent all the way across ice. Stone stepping into one, but instead not pulling the trigger. And Filipov tries to get it out. It's held in, and this one will get shot into the Black Bears bench. And we get a whistle. 4 minutes and 17 seconds gone in our AAA Northway second period.
Well, Yvonne with some pretty good chances there to put that puck onto someone's stick, get it back in the net, and get that record. Just unable to find that little bit of gap you need on Gonzalez.
Offensive zone draw here for the Black Bears. Looks like Zach Sirota is going to take it. This one splits the defense, so Scott Ramekers will have to wait for Kirkby to touch up as he shoots it off the glass. Now everybody goes to work on the forecheck, and as soon as they do, Black Bears are forced to retreat into their own end. Sirota spins around. This one might be icing, and it is against the Black Bears as Sirota was behind the red line Offensive zone draw here for the Wolves, and they're going to be allowed to pick their faceoff dot.
Good chance for them. I mean, they really got nothing cooking this period, so they need to do something a little differently, and maybe this offensive zone draw is a good start.
Hall and Kirkby line up in the draw. Kirkby wins it right back between his legs. A little cameo from Ricky Gonzalez there as the shot from the blue line goes wide of McCallop's net. Wrist shot from McDonald. Hit a body on the way through, but McCallop able to track it and her glove it down and freeze it. 4:50 into the second period.
Calps look strong. It's never an easy task to make your debut. It's always that jittery and those nerves, but you got to look at the two newest Black Bears, McCallop and York.
Hall and Kirkby at it again. Near side face-off dot to the right of McCallop. Looks like York's pass blocked on the way to Yates. Now a tie up in the corner. Hall involved with it, so is Newman, but a backhand pass finds Gavin Yates. Here go out wide, gets past McDonald. Shave up the ice, waiting for Sirota, and just misses on the short side. Now Kirkby skating towards the middle, dropping it back for York. Looking for a shooting lane, and it bounces around a couple of bodies. Sirota almost was able to locate it in the nick of time, but instead, Wolves would come away with the steal. Newman across the line. His centering pass knocked down by the Black Bears defense as it's knocked into the corner. Spun around behind the cage. Sirota will get there first as it goes far side. And the Black Bears looking for their scrappy young forward to break this puck out. Yates will inadvertently send it back into York. DeBari's going to waste no time chasing, and that does force a turnover from York. Wolves have a 2-on-1 in tight power move. McCallop able to track it through the blue paint, and Binghamton able to dodge a bullet there. Bounces back to the far side. McCallop's looking right and left, trying to locate the puck. Big hit delivered at the top of the circle by the Black Bears, and here they come. Sargis with Shankar and Yates. Yates' wrist shot blockered away by Gonzalez. Held, though, by Sargis. Backhander denied by Gonzalez again down in the butterfly. Back over to Yates. Top of the circle. Drop pass for the defenseman. Looks like that's Chichu Lathan. Plays it down low. Weber's calling for it, looking for his second. They didn't find him. Instead, Lathan leaving it for Schwitt. Shankar not able to get the tip. Comes out, and this is sent all the way down the ice against the Wolves. This is icing. 13:20 left to go here. We're taking timeout. Black Bears lead 5-0 thanks to Austin DeRazio at 1:01 of the period. Back with you right after this.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast. Like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's. UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Welcome back in, everybody. Black Bears lead 5-0. You didn't like the first song?
I just feel like I was playing it a lot, so I changed it up. I was hoping you wouldn't notice.
No. It goes to my headset, too.
Since when?
Since all the time. All right, you want to hit the game feed for everybody here? Thank you. Black Bears lead 5-0 here, 13:20 left to go. Shots on goal are 21-10 favoring the Black Bears. Binghamton only with 6 shots so far in this period. Looking for more, though. They have the game's only power play, and Scott Ramaker's power play goal is the difference maker so far in this one. Came at 4:17 of the first period. Wolves dump this puck back in, but McCallop will spin it around, get active from the crease, And now Weber. Last time we saw Weber up in Watertown, he was playing center. Remember, now he's back to playing defense on the blue line. But you did make an astute observation that Dan Weber has played some really good games up at the Watertown Municipal Arena this year.
Yeah, I mean, he has been sensational, whether it's been forward or defenseman. Dan Weber, he shows up, and he shows up in a big way. It's like a homecoming game.
Low angle shot from Filipoff, blocked in tight by the Black Bears defense. Played off the wall from Lathan up ahead to Sargis. Not going to be able to connect with Sarge. Re-entry, though, for the Wolves. Wrist shot goes wide on the glove side. And the Black Bears are just going to poke it back out to center ice. Shevers leaving it for Newman. At the face-off dot, another shot goes wide on the glove side, and it rides the wall all the way out with 12 minutes left to go here in the second period. Black Bears have 1 goal in this frame. They had 4 in the first. Weber spun around, but is able to keep it up on his forehand, reverses course, back over for Laughlin, and Binghamton will change forwards as Laughlin just rags the puck behind the net, and the breakout getting ready to commence.
Going to see a lot of Cheech, I think, in this game. I'm sure they're trying to get him that first goal, and you're going to see the pass come to him quite a bit.
Bondarenko trying to settle down a bouncing puck. Passing it over to Stone, fires. That would have been the record right there. Instead, held in far side by DeRazio. Check that near side. Down low for Stubbs. In tight for Bondarenko on the backhand. Starting and stopping, trying to make the goaltender overcommit to one of the posts. Instead, Stone fires from the blue line. Binghamton tries to swarm. And Watertown is able to get it out to the center ice circle. And stolen right back by the Black Bears. Looking for Bondarenko on the stretch pass. Gonzalez out of his net to play it. Almost a giveaway behind the cage. It is caught on top of the net, and Gonzalez just puts his arms out trying to cover. I guess
technically, he was relaxing.
It looked like he was, just taking a chill pill right there. But you know what?
He didn't even cover it, though.
No, but I can understand why trying to do that. Just, if his arm's on top of it, technically he is covering it. And I think it was Sirota who came underneath his arm and tried to pop it up. That's crazy. That's the definition of chillaxing. Just doing that mid-game. Puck's in your own end. Shot off the draw is caught by Gonzalez. They reset, do it again from the same spot. So Kirkby, Sirota, and Yates, along with York and Scott Romikers. Michigan not able to win the draw for the Black Bears, but Filipoff, skate race, power move, McCallum able to make the save, and he finds the rebound, and he'll hang on. Best shot of the game right there from Filipoff, and it wasn't even the breakaway that he got last night in the second period as well.
Well, what a save here from McCallum. Just reads this play well, takes the angle away. Look, he sees Michigan coming, swallows up and says, no, thank you. We're going to hold on and wait for a whistle.
Check myself on that. Best shot of this night for Filipoff. Last night he had that breakaway.
Did I say Michigan? I did. It was Filipoff. That was my bad.
All good. Michigan won the face-off, and he's able to send it down to Filipoff, but no clean breakaway that time. Wrist shot just goes wide on the blocker's side. Maybe Gonzalez got a piece of it off the Kirkby shot. Now Sirota trying to find Yates in the middle. Instead goes down low to Kirkby, trying to backhand it across the blue paint. York was pinched down low. Yates was loaded for a shot instead. Bounces back out. Power move to the front. Gonzalez down in the splits. Yates is knocked down. Does make his way back up. Black Bears still have possession. One timing bid, though, is absorbed by Gonzalez with 10 minutes left to go here in the second period.
Well, now they're starting to pepper on a little bit here. Gonzalez has been having a bit of an easier time in the second period, not seeing as many shots, and now here they come.
Wondering to see if they were going to take that media timeout right there. Looks like we will stay here. Some teams take the timeout if it's right at a 5, 10, or 15 spot. Some teams don't, so it looks like we will play on. As this one bounces down low, Wolves get possession, and here they come up ice. Return to sender, back down low. Swain doing a good job on the forecheck, making life difficult for the Wolves as Binghamton just keeps playing it right back to Zimmerman and Powers. Finally, the Wolves are able to get it out of their own end. That took them 20 seconds to break it out off that faceoff. And now Weber comes around his net, getting some separation, using it as a shield. Dances into the middle, over for Schwitt. Low drive, never got there. Rebounds available, knocked away from the blue paint. Black Bears maintain control. Schwitt down low, looking for Sargis. Goes off the backside of the cage, but now Latham fires and scores. There it is. Chichu Lathan gets his first goal as a Black Bear. Austin D'Orazio's jumping for joy on the ice. Make it 6-0 Binghamton. And Chichu finally has the goal he's been searching for, and the entire bench is ecstatic.
Well, that boy Cheech. Let's take another look here. Just gets a beautiful wrister on this puck. We knew Chichu had the shot, but takes this puck into that face-off dot, makes no mistake. And I think he's the least excited out of everyone.
If you want to rewind and watch that again, look at everybody on the bench, as we do have a goaltending change that was just made. We'll get to that in just a second. But everybody on the bench jumping up and down like that was a game-winning goal right there.
Well,
Chichu Lathan gets his first of the season. We knew it was going to happen eventually. It was just a matter of when. It's another even-strength goal for the Black Bears, and they do lead this game now 6-0. So 24 seconds left to go, and unfortunately couldn't even take the media timeout because Black Bears scored a goal. Now Stone comes back the other way around his own cage. Gets some separation. Now Bondarenko off to the races with Stubbs. It's bouncing around. Bondarenko able to hold it temporarily onside, but knocked off his stick. The Wolves have numbers, 3-on-1. Sending it far side. Dabari, wrist shot kicked away by McCallum. Goes into the corner. Now far side. D'Orazio missed the centering pass, blocked. And now Black Bears try to go off the wall in stride for Jansen. Not going to catch up to it. And they're going to say no icing. So the clock will continue to run with 8 minutes left to go here in the period. A stretch pass got behind the Black Bears defense. They thought Watertown was offside. The linesman says no, and to play on. Kirkby far side. Now comes back the other way. Mishkin 2-on-1. Skating in. A wrist shot, and he will score. So Watertown gets on the board. Finally, it will break up the bid for a shutout in the debut for Marshall McCallum. Yafim Mishkin on the board, and ends a 6-0 scoring run for the Black Bears.
Yeah, just a nice shot that time from Mishkin. Goals in back-to-back games here for him. And Watertown on the board, just what they needed. You take a look here, just a good 2-on-1 rush. Guy loses an edge right at the blue line, and no mistake on the far side.
I think the Black Bears might have thought that was offside, but 6-1, probably not the time you really want to challenge for offside, especially in Watertown. Probably not going to go your way there. Now the Wolves looking for more. Have a bump-up shift here as Shevers fires, caught by McCallum. Bounce back save for Marshall. And we will go to an immediate timeout. Chichu Lathan gets his first as a Black Bear, and Binghamton leads 6-1. We're back with you right after this.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Welcome back in, everybody. Black Bears lead 6-1. Watertown did get on the board in that last sequence. A new goaltender coming into tonight's game is Grant Linville for the Wolves. This is his first appearance in his debut. He is a SUNY Morrisville Mustang. I have a lot of people who played with the Black Bears come from SUNY Morrisville. He is from Edmond, Oklahoma. 220 pounds, 6'5". Born January 8th, 2001. He is a right-handed catching goalie.
They cut back quick there that time, didn't they?
It always sneaks up on you.
Not going to catch us off guard this time.
No, that's good. We're ready for it. So Linville, in his first appearance as a member of the FPHL, joining a long line of SUNY Morrisville Mustangs playing for the Wolves or the Black Bears. Oh, Black Bears looking to continue it on. As this time, knocked through the 5-hole. Black Bears score right on cue. Looks like Tyson Kirkby gets his first of the night. Will be his second point of the evening. Black Bears now with 7 goals in the contest. And they welcome Grant Linville in with a shot beats him 5-hole. Kirkby with a little fake. Gets in between the hashes, and Binghamton now leads 7-1.
Yeah, just goal scorer goal right there. Finds a way, puts it right through the legs, and as you mentioned, a rude welcome for Mr. Linville.
A lot of goals in the last 3 minutes here. We got 3 combined between the two sides. Black Bears able to reestablish a 6-goal lead. And now Black Bears trying to settle down a bouncing puck. Knocked away by Stone. It's caught down low. Wolves trying to answer right back like the Black Bears did, but Binghamton will come back the other way. Don't have numbers, but Schwint skates in. Got handcuffed, pushes a man off the puck, and the Wolves are able to get the clear through transition. 2-on-2, they cross over. Dabari stood up. Horan not able to catch up to it, and Justin Coachman will call them over to the bench for a line change. Schwint drops him back for Stone. Her play it off the wall from the red line, and Binghamton will get a line change as the Wolves now get set up for a breakout. Now Dabari coming in, 2-on-1. Shot comes, and it just goes wide on the blocker's side. Henning settling it down, now off the wall. In transition, Stubbs with Jansen. Off the pass from Bondarenko, sending it across. Never got there. Great block by McDonald. Bondarenko still calling for it. York now, and it poked off his stick. Wolves able to get the clear. That's a high rising saucer pass off the glass. Stolen away, though, by the Wolves. Here comes Michigan looking for his second on the backhand. Low angle, save made by McCallop. Benchik, though, trying to seal it right back. Hard to stay motivated right now if you're the Wolves, but Darian Benchik doing a great job of continuing to apply some pressure as a shot will get slowed down by a skate of a Black Bear defender, but we're going to timeout. Black Bears lead 7-1.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Welcome back in, everybody. 7-1, Binghamton leads. Latest goal comes at 13:10 rather. Tyson Kirkby from Chichu Lathan. Chichu Lathan, 3-point night with a goal and 2 assists. His first goal as a Black Bear.
Attaboy, Cheech, attaboy. Can't wait to ask him about it, what he saw in that play. He might have blacked out. You know what I mean? When you get those,
say the puck came to me, I shot the puck, and it went in.
he'll say that, or
I think that's exactly the way he'd say
or
it too.
he might. You know, sometimes with the big goals, you just black out and don't know what happened.
All right, welcome back to the action here. Offensive zone draw for the Wolves. Shots on goal are 26-18, favoring the Black Bears. Under 5 minutes left to go here in period number 2. Yates skates away with Scott Ramekers. He's looking for 101 with the organization. Not going to find it that time, as this will come back out. Kirkby knocked into the Black Bears bench by Hall. Kirkby didn't like that too much, as you see him barking at Hunter Hall while the play is going on, and the official as well. But continue to play on. Yates didn't see Newman come from a low angle. McCallum makes the save. Might have knocked the net off its pegs. Dangerous shot there, and glad that McCallum was ready for it. Yates did not see Newman flying down the ice. He's able to steal it right off of his stick and fire from a low angle. Try to bank it in off the netminder. Yates now back on the far side, had it knocked off his stick. And now they have to wait for him to get back on side. Sirota and company will do. Last one will just send it down low. 3:50 left to go here in the AAA Northway second period. Don't forget we have another Excite Motorsports intermission report coming up where we'll have the MBT Bank stats, look at the out-of-town scoreboard, and more questions from the YouTube chat as well. Linville looks up to the safety net, sees the puck go out of play, and we get a stoppage. 3.5 left to go.
And you got to wonder for Mr. Linville here as he's just coming into this game ice cold. And what does he have left? What does he even have in the tank for these Wolves, and what can he do to hopefully get this one to the finish?
Face-off won back by the Black Bears, but great wing play from Benchik sends out a stretch pass. Head to Filipoff, one-on-one opportunity denied, and Binghamton pokes it right back out into the neutral zone. This one hops into the goaltender's crease. McCallum had to be ready for it. And now Weber turns it over, but good bailout play by Chichu Lathing going down on one knee to block the shot, as Binghamton just able to get it out into the neutral zone. Errant pass from Watertown lets Weber intercept it on the giveaway, and he will just dump it in. And unfortunately for Weber, that hits the safety net that goes all the way around, and we're going to get a stoppage with under 3 left to go. You know, Tyson Kirkby tonight, Gordie Howe hat trick. Going to have to update the media guide.
Oh, yeah.
Goal, assist, and a fight. Been a while since we've had one of those.
Yeah, I think the last one was DeRazio.
You know the crazy thing, looking at the stat sheet real quick, 7 different goal scorers for Binghamton. Sharing the wealth. DeRazio slaps it in. Looks like Swain lost an edge. Thought maybe he lost his skate blade, but he's able to get back up. Sargis fires in tight. Partially fanned on it. Has some good board play. Double team comes. They're not going to be able to find it. DeRazio sends it down low. Sargis back in tight. Ricochets around, and it's in the back of the net. I don't know who touched that one last. Looked like it went off a Wolf defender and into the back of the net. Looks like Nick Swain is going to lead the line. And if so, that is the 8th different goal scorer of the night for the Black Bears.
Well, here's another look in front, just a little touch on it. I think it's going to be Sargis, maybe. Let's see who gets the last touch on this puck. Sarge comes in, bounces around, I believe. It will go off the Wolf, so it is going to be, I think, Sargis' goal.
All right, we'll update you on that during the Excite Motorsports intermission report. They let Swain lead the line, but doesn't always mean the same thing. So we'll see how that one is officially scored. 2 minutes left to go here in the period. No matter what, Sargis didn't have a goal already, so it's still 8 different goal scorers for the Black Bears as they do ice the puck right here. As it says right now, they have Nick Swain as the goal at 17:32 of the period.
8 different goal scorers is definitely something to be impressed by here. Also, no penalties on the game yet for the Black Bears. They've done a real good job of staying consistent and staying disciplined, something they really pride themselves on this year.
Well, besides the Kirkby fight, no penalty
No
kill.
penalties into the power play.
Yeah, no minors that lead into a penalty kill. Bondarenko sending it far side. Stolen away by the Wolves. They're sending it all the way down. McCallum comes out of his net to nullify icing. And that one takes a little bit longer to get there than Bondarenko would have liked. Trying to find Mac Jansen flying into the zone in stride. But instead, this one knocked into the wall. DeRazio with a big hit on Filipov. And I think we're going to have a penalty. So I believe they're going to tag DeRazio. Less than 90 seconds left to go. Oh, so close to getting out of the period.
So close, but yet so far.
Well, if you believe in the announcer jinx, you can chalk that one up. 18:37 time in the penalty for Austin DeRazio.
You get blamed for everything, man. Come on.
Absolutely. Get no credit when things go right, and get blamed when things go wrong. Filipov, wrist shot caught by McCallum. Her hang on. 5 seconds off the power play. This penalty kill is brought to you by our friends over at the Northeastern Striping Corporation. Make sure you contact them for all your paving and concrete needs. Roughing is the call against DeRazio. Face-off one back by the Wolves, but Mishkin lets it travel underneath his stick as it'll go back into the neutral zone. Filipov and company were offside, but they're going to let them continue to play on, so mark this down. If the Wolves are able to hold the puck in and right on cue, it comes out. So Wolves would be mad at me for giving them the announcer jinx on being onside. Now far side, sending it a one-timing bid. Got handcuffed by Filipov, not able to pull the trigger. Loose puck bounces towards the middle. Gordon gets around Sirota, but not able to maintain control. Low angle shot off the arm of McCallum. And now it's still down low for Hall. Got no friends to pass to, and that just allows the Black Bears the opportunity to try to clear. Kirkby, though, not able to get it out. Far side, Michigan one-timer, high-rising slapper. Off the glass, back down to the playing surface. Poked up to the blue line, and it's held in by Michigan. Wolves go for a line change. 15 left to go. And they split the defense as this one will come out into the neutral zone. 5 seconds left to go. Last entry for the Wolves, stood up at the line. And that is going to be the end of the second period. Black Bears lead 8-1. They've scored 4 goals in the first and 4 goals in the second. And they lead 8-1 after 40 minutes of play. 8 different goal scorers for Binghamton tonight. Everybody's getting involved in the stat sheet, or at least that's what they're trying for. We're going to take a timeout. Excite Motorsports Intermission Report Part 2 is coming up after these messages. Binghamton in control of this one. They lead by 7. Back with you right after this.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Welcome back in, everybody. Excite Motorsports Intermission Report Part 2 going on right now between the Binghamton Black Bears and Watertown Wolves. Excite Motorsports, browse, ride, and buy. Free next day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. You can visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Cole, 4 goals in the first, 4 goals in the second. Watertown did get on the board with a Michigan 2-on-1 opportunity, but I really don't know what you can nitpick about the Black Bears in this game. They're in complete control going into the final 20 minutes, just probably trying to run this clock out.
And they've shared the wealth around. I mean, what we say, 8 different goal scorers. Ramakers, Yates, Weber, Stubbs, D'Orazio, Cheech, Kirks. And that last one we think is Sarge, but they put it in as Swain. Really, just everyone doing a great job tonight. Both forwards, defensemen, everyone chipping in. Can't really complain. I really have no notes.
Okay, so they have Kyle Steffen and Cam Cervoni on the game sheet, which is not correct. They're not playing tonight.
Now, if those two could find a way to get on the scoring sheet without playing, I'll be impressed.
There are 2 players who do not have a point yet. Everybody else has a point for the Black Bears, so we'll see if that can change here in the 3rd period. I'm going to work on trying to catch up on this while we are at our next timeout. But let's go ahead and get to the stats through 2 periods of play. These are brought to you by our friends over at NBT Bank. Watertown is in the middle of their first power play as Austin D'Orazio is still sitting in the penalty box, unfortunately for the Black Bears. Binghamton is 1 for 1. They didn't have a power play in that 2nd period. Again, Watertown in their first. Shots on goal in the period, Watertown had 14, and Binghamton had 12. So Watertown outshoots the Black Bears in the frame. But game totals, 27 for Binghamton, 21 for Watertown, and where it matters the most, Binghamton in control, they lead 8-1.
Yeah, and I mean, that's really all that matters, right, is being in charge of the game in terms of goals on the scoreboard, and 8 put up in 2 periods is by far just a phenomenal day. It's, like I said earlier, reminiscent to what we saw a couple weeks ago here in Watertown and not to what we saw last night, so a much better game from the Black Bears.
Those are the NBT Bank stats through 2 periods of play, top rated by Forbes and Newsweek. NBT Bank brings something extraordinary to everyday banking. See what sets them apart at nbtbank.com/top rated. NBT Bank, it starts here, member of the FDIC. Take a time out. Be back with you on the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Find out what's going on across the FPHL when we come back right after this.
Open 7 days a week with urgent care appointments on Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Roman Acres Veterinary Hospital in Green is Bingo's first thought when he injures himself on the ice. Our dedicated doctors and staff worked with Bingo to get him back out to visiting with his fans. Turns out Bingo isn't quite ready for the pros just yet. On his way out, he got to say hi to his fellow Black Bears here for their wellness appointments. Give us a call at 607-656-4285 to have your pet seen today.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast. Like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears.
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Ideal Bowling Center, located at 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, has 38 amazing lanes of bowling, large video screens, and automatic scoring. But that's not all. Ideal Bowling Center has a newly remodeled bar with 6 televisions, billiards, darts, and quick draw to entertain you. Don't forget about Ideal Bowling Center's snack counter for your appetite and a pro shop for all your bowling needs. Ideal Bowling Center, 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, or call 607-748-3546.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Welcome back in, everybody. Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Browse riding by. Free next day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. You can visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. While we were away, we did check just to make sure that there wasn't any changes in the scoring category so far in tonight's game, and we do not have anything to report other than they have added a secondary assist on the Tyson Kirkby goal. It does go to Zach Sirota, so that goal reads at 13:10 of the second period. It made it 7-1. Tyson Kirkby scores from Chichu Lathan and Zach Sirota at even strength. Binghamton scored one more goal that frame after that, 17-32. Nick Swain from Garrett Sargis and Austin DeRazio. So it's 8-1 Binghamton. That's where we stand after 2 periods of play. But now, on the out-of-town scoreboard, find out what's going on across the FPHL tonight. Blue Ridge leads Danbury 2-1. That was the score last night in Danbury. Danbury won that game, and they're looking to split points this weekend. Port Huron leads 3-1. In the second intermission, I heard they had some extracurriculars in that game that maybe led to former Black Bear Cam Yarwood being taken off the bench by the Sentinels, given a game misconduct. So I believe that slowed down the game in Port Huron a little bit. Monroe and Columbus still tied at 3 in the third period, and Athens leads PD 3-2. Twin City leads Baton Rouge 2-1. And that's a look at our out-of-town scoreboard. So a couple of tight games going on. Everything within 2 or tied everywhere else except for the Black Bears in control of this one, leading 8-1. They're up by 7. Cole, real quick before we go to timeout, final key here in the third period for the Black Bears. You're up by 7. You got 20 minutes left to go. What are you doing here?
Just stay consistent. Just chip pucks in, get bodies on people, keep doing what you've been doing, and don't try to rock the boat too much.
All right. Take a timeout. If you have a question for the YouTube broadcast, make sure to drop it now in the chat. This is the last call for questions for the night. We have the La Quinta Inn and Suites postgame show. Try to tie a bow up on this one as nice as we can. And then we'll send you off into the night so you can enjoy the rest of your Saturday and then your full Sunday tomorrow. Also, don't forget daylight savings time.
Oh.
Tonight, going to lose an hour of sleep, everybody, so make sure to go to bed early.
Brutal, man.
Or sleep into extra hour, no matter what. Just make sure tomorrow you change your clocks.
Don't they do it for you now? Doesn't like every clock just do it now?
Not if you got a plug-in clock. Do you have an alarm clock?
No, I have a phone.
Oh, so that's why you're late all the time, because it's the phone. Okay, all right, let's go to a timeout. We're coming back right after this here on the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Life is short. Don't get shortchanged. Get a machine with the features you want. All standard, and all at a great price. Ride without compromise. CF Moto. Experience more together.
Browse, buy, ride. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State Career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Elevate the way you
celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Oh, we're going to mute your mic while you're putting your headset back on, but welcome back in, everybody. Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Browse, ride, and buy. Free next-day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. You can visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Answering your favorite questions from the YouTube chat. We had a couple of good ones there while we were at commercial, and of course, my phone locks as soon as I get ready to pull them up. Okay, here's the first one. This one's for me, from Tucker Phillips. Brooks, if you could switch places with Cole, what would you do?
You want to switch places?
No.
I'll take the third period. You want to do my job?
No.
Yeah, all right, man. Your loss.
No. Are you? Oh, okay. This one's kind of like a whole organization question. Are you guys doing specialty jerseys for Hall of Fame night? We are. Set to be announced here pretty soon. I've seen them. They look great. Some of the players have seen them. Coach Sherwood has seen them. As we get set to go here for period number 3, Binghamton on a penalty kill to start the frame. Let's get that game audio pulled back up on the Watertown feed. Here. There we go. So we are wearing specialty jerseys. They ask, who do you think the toughest competition going forward is for the Black Bears? That's a good one.
Like regular season, it's going to be Port Huron.
I think you dissect this question in a couple of parts. I think regular season, you're right. It is Port Huron. And then when it comes playoff time,
whoever comes out of the Continental.
Well, you also have to take it, round by round. Remember, the first 2 rounds are best of 3, and unfortunately, the Black Bears are going to start those games on the road. So game 1 of every series is going to be on the road. Remember, last year Port Huron beat Binghamton when Binghamton was on the road. So, you get behind in a best of 3 series, 1-0, it puts a lot of pressure on your team. Now, the Black Bears were able to handle that pressure last year. See if that continues, through the postseason this year. Wherever they may fall, who their opponent is, and you never know who might sneak out. Remember, Athens won the Continental Division last year, and they weren't able to get out of the first round. They lost to Columbus. So now back on the 5-on-5 sequence. Watertown right on the board to start the period. Darian Benchick as 5-on-5 play resumes. puts a second goal up on the board for Watertown. Benchik continuing to make dividends against his former team here against the Black Bears. It is now 8-2 favoring the Black Bears.
Yeah, you could tell he likes to play against the Black Bears, and every time he seems to make it count.
Mama Bear Brand third period going on now. Watertown gives their fans something to cheer about as this one's shot all the way around the wall, and this will be icing. Against Binghamton, 9:32 here on the East Coast. A lot of people not happy about the daylight savings time thing. I think we also reminded some people in the YouTube chat about that.
It's annoying.
Oh, Richie wants to know, hey, Brooks, have you made wing dip again? I have, Richie. Thank you for listening. I've made it a second time. I took it to a award ceremony for my pickleball group for an end-of-season party.
Did you win any awards?
I did.
What'd you win in the pickleball group?
I got second place overall in the season. So I'm a silver surfer. Last 2 seasons, I have placed second. And in both seasons, I have lost the gold medal in week 8 of an 8-week season. So great weeks 1 through 7, and I fall apart at the end, unfortunately. So hopefully that'll not happen to the Black Bears here as they try to get this one across the finish line. They're up by 6. One timing bid is absorbed by Linville as he settles it down. Bondarenko hunting for that assist record. Send it over to Stubbs, far side, and Stubbs pulled the trigger. And I wonder if we're going to see Yvonne Bondarenko take a shot this period.
He's going to take a shot at someone else's stick.
Or skate.
Or skate, or body.
Anything but a hand. Wolves are able to win the face-off, and this will come all the way back into the Black Bears blue line where Dan Stone was waiting for it to receive. Touched ahead by Swain, and then a stand-up play by Sargis to separate his man from the puck. Wolves not able to get the puck out as the Black Bears forecheck able to go to work. Shankar, Swain, and Sargis down low. Sent up top to Dan Stone. Gets it on his forehand. Almost batted out of midair by Sargis. Knocked up towards the blue line. Binghamton holds the puck in again. 2 minutes gone here in the Mama Bear Brand third period. Swain in tight off the outside of the cage. I thought that was in the back of the net. And Linville does knock the net off. So we do get a stoppage here just past the 2-minute mark of period number 3.
Any other good questions?
I think that was all of the ones from intermission if we're caught up. I really like the who do you think's the toughest competition going forward? Regular season, I think it is Port Huron the rest of the way. So now back to the action. Black Bears set it up. Slap shot does travel wide from Sirota as it'll come across. Swain not able to corral it. Hairhead off for a line change, and a new forward will come out to take their place. You think here in the third period, you're taking shorter shifts or longer shifts, just staying out there a little bit longer trying to run this clock out or keep the legs fresh for everybody?
I think you're taking longer shifts for some of the, the bottom 3 line or the bottom 2 pairing, just, getting some guys some ice. I'm sure Matt York will be out there for quite a while as he tries to get his legs under him along with Tyler Schwint.
Well, one more point, Chichi Lathan will have a 4-point night. 3-point night, already a career high. 2 was a career high. So Cheech having a great night up in Watertown. And I know the Black Bears don't give out a game puck. They keep the game pucks from the wins, and they put it up in the board for the conquest for the Commissioner's Cup again. They do give out a player of the game hat. I can understand you giving it to Gavin Yates for 100 with the Black Bears, but would not be surprised if Chichu Lathan comes home with it on the bus.
Or Marshall McCallop if he's able to secure his first win here.
A lot of opportunities there. I don't know who has the hat currently from last night. But you know what? They have a tough decision to make. Ooh, big hit delivered by Hunter Hall on CJ Stubbs. Looks like CJ's okay. Bodies start to fly here in period number 3. Hall and Stubbs getting separated. And now knocked back the other way. Shevers not able to hang on to it. Look out. Here come the Black Bears. This is Stubbs with Bondarenko. Stubbs fires and scores. CJ Stubbs, 4 goals this weekend for the Black Bears, and it is now 9-2 Binghamton.
I'm going to have to take a look. I wonder who got a pass on this one, if it was Bondarenko, but Stubbs just comes in and wires it. Makes no mistake, and one Morrisville Mustang beats the other.
So I think that's Bondarenko skating with him, so I don't think he's going to get a helper on the play. Time of the goal, 4 minutes, 14 seconds. First goal of the frame for the Black Bears. It is now 9-2 Binghamton. CJ Stubbs is finally the first person to have multiple goals in this game for both teams. We have 9 combined goals between the two sides. It looks like the Black Bears are not content with 9. I think they want double digits. Approaching the 5-minute mark here of the Mama Bear brand third period. Knocked down and pulled out of the corner by the Black Bears. Romakers fires a low slapper that does travel wide. And Binghamton now pulls it back into their own side of the ice. Through the middle, looking for Shankar. That pass not going to get there. A couple of touch plays for the Wolves through the neutral zone. And Binghamton now skates back. Romakers goes far side, and it looks like somebody for Binghamton had to touch up to it. Swain Shankar come in 2-on-2. Shankar now, his pass not able to get across. Nice little play behind the net to use the back side of the cage. And that back metal now coming back. Filipov driving it back. Coming across. McCallum able to make the save with his shoulder. Maybe the crossbar helped him out as well. But McCallum with his best save of his young career right there in the third period.
Great save from McCallum there. He just keeps his eye on the puck and gets his angles down, able to take away that bit of net going left to right.
Back the other way as Gordon coming up ice. The lefty carries over all 3 lines by himself. Low angle drive, punched out by McCallum. Back into the corner. Binghamton transition on the stick of Yates. Here, fly up the ice and shoot it around the wall where Linville will stop its progress. Spun around by Newman and back over to Hall. Runs into Bondarenko, and that does enough from Yvonne to separate him from the puck. And Binghamton just tips this one on in. Can't see the linesman's arm up in the air, but it looks like no icing. We'll continue to play on. Now we'll come back the other way. 13:30 left to go here. Mama Bear brand third period. Chichu Lathan skating up ice, coming over the blue line. Looking at his options, tried to center up, looking for the man in front in Bondarenko. Knocked off his stick by Horan. And now Weber, far side, just scoots it in down low. Bondarenko tried to pass it to himself off the back side of the cage, but that time doesn't get the bounce he was looking for. And Shevers will just dump it in. McCallum steers it aside. Shots on goal, 30 for the Black Bears, 25 for the Wolves. Now Weber, third defensive pairing along with Chichu Lathan, and as Cole said, probably going to see a lot of them tonight. Now Bondarenko skates in. Fire out wide, one touch. Stubbs looking for the hat trick, kicked out by Linville. That would have been the hat trick for CJ Stubbs. That would have been the assist record for Bondarenko. We continue to play on. Now, Matt York and Scott Ramaker is now on the ice for the Black Bears as blue liners. Same side dump in. Ricochets off somebody. Made it all the way over far side to Garrett Sargis. Looks like Schwint took a little bit of a spill. Gets right back up. Tie up behind the net. Bounces into the blue paint. Looks like the net is off just a little bit, but they're play on. Ramaker's fanned on it, and now Benchik comes back the other way. Could be a 2-on-1. 3-on-2. Check that rather. Filipov trying to locate it. Pass was in his skates behind him. And now the Black Bears come back the other way. Swain over the blue line. Wrists the shot that is tipped away by Gordon. It'll go into the netting and out of play. 11:47 left to go here in the third period. Black Bears lead 9-2. Back with you after this.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast, like a breakfast baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a honey buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's. UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Welcome back in, everybody. Getting set to drop the puck once again. Actually, Cole, I think they are back. If we want to go ahead and cut, just to make sure. Oh, they were showing a replay. That kind of scared me. I didn't want to miss a goal 2 nights in a row.
I thought Patrick Waugh pulled the goalie again.
Ooh, down 7. Oh, that'd be tough. That'd be tough. We're in the Mama Bear brand third period. Proud supporter of our Black Bears. Shop local, wear local, and stay confident in styles made for all bodies. Visit mamabearbrand.com. Mama Bear brand, all bodies are beautiful. Speaking of beautiful, there's another goal for the Black Bears right off the draw. Make it 10 on the night for Binghamton. Take a look at this Heinz Energy replay. Gavin Yates gets in between the hashes, fakes inside, goes outside, and then off the post and in. So Gavin Yates now with 101 goals as a member of the organization.
Good job there by Gavin just to keep coming towards the net and get himself to a good shooting area. Gets it right into those hash marks as you mentioned and makes no mistake.
So the Black Bears lead now by 8 with 11:30 left to go. McCallum punches a shot all the way up into the air, somehow stayed in play. All coming away, though, with the steal. Watertown tries to center up. Clock will continue to run as we approach the 11-minute mark here in the period. Atwell sending it far side. Henning steps into a shot, blocked by a couple of defenders out in front. And now Yates comes back. He and Stubbs now looking for a hat trick here on Saturday night. Yates driving out wide. Just shoots it in down low. Sirota will send it over to Kirkby. Kirkby's shot is absorbed by Linwell. And then Sirota and Atwell involved in some altercations after the whistle. But it looks like everybody's okay. Looks like there's a dropped stick on the ice. But Atwell and Sirota quickly separated. And 10:48 left to go here in the third. Gavin Yates. Goal number 24 on the season. That is also a career high for goals in the season for Gavin.
Yeah, he's had a great season. You know, he's missed a couple games here and there, but still able to put in 24 goals and 30-something assists. I don't know if he has one today. I think he does. So just a great job by Gavin. 34 assists now for Gavin. So just a great season.
34 assists, 24 goals. They're going to send Atwell to the penalty box. First penalty of the third period. First penalty against Watertown since the first period. So Binghamton is on the power play. 9 minutes, 12 seconds time of the penalty. I believe they're just going to call that a rough. So the power play gets set up. Stubbs skates in, looking for the hat trick. It's knocked away by Linwell. Stubbs back over in tight. One timing bid for Jansen, denied by Linville, and Watertown able to get the clear all the way back down to McCallum. I think I could read Mac Jansen's facial expression on that one timing shot. I think he just said, wow, when Linville made the save. Goaltender from Edmond, Oklahoma, Grant Linville, in relief of Ricardo Gonzalez, who was chased from the game earlier. Tough to come in relief when the Black Bears already had 6 goals.
Yeah.
Getting put into a shooting gallery is never easy.
No, definitely not an easy task, especially when it's your first game and your first real action of pro hockey.
Black Bears send out the second power play unit. We haven't seen them in quite some time since the first period. And it looks like they are not going to match their time that they scored in the first opportunity on the ice. It's been over 10 seconds. You think the first unit's going to chirp them about that?
I don't think they can.
Yates peppered by a couple of bodies. Stone sends it off the wall down low. Believe that's Bondarenko with it. Back up top. Sending it to Stone. Scott Ramekers trying to walk the line. Yates gets his footing back. Dances into the middle. Stone tries to handle it, but it's a turnover at the offensive blue line. Wolves, if they have any gas left, shorthanded. Sending it across to Filipov. Pass never got there. Thrown back across the face of the goaltender. And now it comes back to the other way. A lot of people falling down here in the third period as the ice conditions start to wear on both teams. 9 minutes left to go. Ooh, look out. Black Bears almost got caught with too many men. 13 seconds remaining in the Meyer Security power play. Chichu stopping and starting. Sending it over to Weber. Fires, and it's a miss hit. Stick explodes. Heads right over to Aiden Burchard at the back of the Black Bears bench trying to get a new twig. And now the Wolves will come back the other way. Short-handed. Now 5-on-5. Pass off the pad, interrupted by McCallop, and he will hang on, stop play. 8:34 left to go. Black Bears lead 10-2. Back with you after this.
Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Welcome back in, everybody. Thank you for joining us here on Saturday night. Don't forget, daylight savings time tonight. So before you go to sleep tonight, go ahead and change your clocks. You spring forward. So if you got somewhere to be on Sunday morning, don't forget, move your clock up. I like seeing you in the peripheral of my vision, just shaking your head. That's like such a disappointment that it's daylight savings time tonight. All right, you want to hit the game button?
Oh yeah, sorry, I was speechless by that.
Okay, thank you. All right, face off to the left of McCallop as we get set to go here. Hopefully the Black Bears get back before the time change here tonight.
I didn't think of that.
They will be coming back tonight from Watertown. Great parade day here in Binghamton, about 50 degrees. Sunshine, maybe a little bit of overcast. Looked like everybody in downtown Binghamton was having a good time, and, you know, hopefully everybody got the good news that the Black Bears are back at home next Friday night against Port Huron. Sock Out Cancer Night, presented by Security Mutual Life, and it looks like another penalty against the Wolves here. Cross-checking is the call.
Do we go to Danbury the next day?
We do. It is Friday night home against Port Huron, and then at Danbury on Saturday.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
11:47 time in the penalty against Watertown. Binghamton is now 1 for 2 because they did not score on that last power play sequence. Now back in play. Here comes Bondarenko and company. Is Bondarenko going to get the assist record tonight, or is he going to have to wait and try to do it at home? 8 minutes left to go. Stubbs in tight for Kirkby. Sent back across looking for Bondarenko for a shot on the back post. And he got caught up top. And do they have another penalty getting called? I believe they do. High sticking is the call. So now it's a 5-on-3 for the Black Bears, Cole.
Yeah, this is it's not crucial. It's some good practice for come time. Maybe in the playoffs you get a crucial 5-on-3, so gives the Black Bears some live game reps.
Glad to see Bondarenko try to shoot that puck.
I think he shot it wide on purpose.
No.
No, I know that. I know he really didn't, but I can jokingly think he did.
12:13 left to go here in the game. Black Bears on a 5-on-3 power play. They will fan on a shot in tight, as this will come all the way back down to McAlp, way out of his net to play that one up ahead. And now the Black Bears re-enter the zone. Stubbs draws the attention of a couple of eyes, tries to go in the middle, but a little bit of an errant pass, not able to go over to Bondarenko. Durazio over to Jansen as they play it around the horn. Outside, Stubbs holding, sending it across. Outside, Kirkby in tight, looking for his second of the game. It's underneath one of the Wolves. Benchik tries to clear, and a great pickpocket by Benchik. Not giving up on the play. Durazio skates in, looking short side. Just misses. Caught up on the backside of the cage, and Binghamton gets very lucky there as that puck hit the linesman on the way out of the zone, but then Kirkby sends it into the netting. It goes out of play with 6:44 left to go here in the third.
Wonder if we'll see the other power play come out now, probably. Most efficient power play in the league.
31 seconds left to go at 5-on-3, and then they're having abbreviated 5-on-4 for about, trying to read that penalty time up on the scoreboard, and it'll be about 27 seconds of 5-on-4. So Sargis, Sirota, Scott Ramekers, and Gavin Yates, along with Dan Stone. Stone settles it as the puck lays flat on the ice. Yates with a pair of goals tonight. Stone trying to open up the defense. Yates gets it free on his forehand. His wrist shot is partially blocked by Atwell. And back over to Stone. You see it from behind the net, a one-timing shot from Sirota. Knocked down by Linville. Wolves not able to get the clear. 5 seconds left to go with a two-man advantage. Last chance for the Black Bears, but they peel it back. And now it's 5-on-4. Zimmerman out of the box. A wrist shot from Yates is caught by Linville with 6:07 area code for the Black Bears. Left to go here in the third, and they have 21 seconds left to go on the power play.
Yeah, I mean, they got some good chances there. They were moving the puck well. Just Linville able to snatch it out of the air, and some Wolves able to make some great defensive breakups to keep the Black Bears off the board for the 11th time tonight.
And now people are debating on what time does the clock actually change.
I thought it was at
2.
2. It goes 2 to, instead of going to 2, it goes to 3.
Correct. So now, Black Bears trying to regroup. 6 minutes left to go. Final push on the power play. Weber across the line with Schwint and Shankar. That wrist shot does go high. Penalty time is up. We go back to 5-on-5 as Chevers comes out of the box. Held in by Schwint. And Schwint's shot denied. Kick save made by Linville. And this is sent all the way down. Not going to have enough for icing, says the linesman. And back all the way down to Dan Weber, who is more than content to stay behind his net for as long as possible.
He'll stay back there for another 5 minutes.
Shankar flies up the right wing side, looking to add his name to the stat sheet tonight. Gets upended as the puck travels into the blue paint. Don't think there was a penalty there. Don't see any referee's arm up in the air. Just a regular stoppage with 5:13 left to go.
Yep, just Shankar trying to go inside out there and couldn't find any open room.
Face-off going to be won by the Wolves. It'll go back behind as Powers off the wall. Held in, though, by Binghamton. Wolves have just not capitalized on their chances to get the puck out when needed. Last night, I think they did a better job of getting the puck out, but tonight just kind of feels that the Black Bears are always in a spot to take the puck away from the Wolves down in their own end of the ice.
They just seem to be reading these passes a lot better and seem to be knowing where to be and how to be there and when to be there and just doing a great job.
Icing against Watertown, and that will send us to our final timeout of the night. 4:40 left to go. Binghamton leads 10-2. Back with you after this.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears.
Welcome back in, everybody. The Black Bears have scored double-digit goals for the third time this season. They've done it, of course, 2 times prior. That's how the math in that situation. Gavin Yates with a pair, CJ Stubbs with a pair, and Chichu Lathan with his first as a Black Bear.
And that was the most fun of the night because you just got to see everyone jump up and down for Cheech. I think he, like I said, was the least excited of them all.
No, tomorrow I'm going to go back, watch this game, write down some broadcasting notes. Going to watch that goal in depth a little bit just to find every single person's reaction to the goal. So the bench had a great celebration for it. I think Mac Jansen was jumping up and down on the bench.
Well, good for Cheech. He deserved it.
So now the Wolves trying to find a little bit of momentum going into their games next weekend. As this one will now come back in. 4 minutes, 19 seconds left to go. Swain loses his edge. But now the Wolves will fire to the open corner, and that'll ricochet way out of there into the safety netting above everything and goes out of play. So speaking of next week, Black Bears will be taking on Port Huron on Friday night at home for Sock Out Cancer Night. Watertown hosts Danbury on Friday. Now, when Watertown's played Danbury in Watertown this year, they've given the Hat-Tricks a lot of trouble. So the Wolves may be trying to build a little bit of momentum going into next Friday's game. And then guess what? They actually will play Port Huron on Saturday at home. So Port Huron coming into the Empire State, and they are going to grab Binghamton on Friday night and then Watertown on their way out on Saturday, and Binghamton playing Port Huron Friday, and then on the road in Danbury on the final game of the weekend.
Get a good look at a whole bunch of different squads, right? I mean, you can't really plan too in depth if you have to play 2 different teams.
No, and talking with Coach Quinville and Coach Sherwood, chances are the Black Bears will see Port Huron in the playoffs if everything goes according to plan. So they take great pride in the way that they play Port Huron, especially in Binghamton, especially with the way that the last game up in Port Huron ended. That trip out to Port Huron, both games Black Bears fell behind 2-0, came back and won, one time in regulation, and then a game that was almost 3.5 hours long, Binghamton winning in a shootout after Garrett Sargis tied the game with 12 seconds left.
The birthday boy.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Garrett Sargis.
I remembered.
3:19 left to go.
What's he, 25?
I don't think so.
That's what he'll tell you.
As Coach Sherwood likes to call him, he is a grizzled vet.
You know, it was funny. We had Sarge up here the other week, and we were talking to him about this Watertown team, and he called Henning. He said, yeah, he's a good kid. And I just thought to myself, isn't he 40?
Oh, you know, maybe Dustin Henning says the same thing about Garrett Sargis as Swain's shot rolls into the glove of Linville.
Started laughing.
You know, still waiting on the Garrett Sargis first fight as a Black Bear. He said he has no timetable for when it's going to happen, but he said, you'll know when it happens. And I said, well, I would hope so. I'd hope you still have your jersey on, and I could tell that it was you. He said, you just got to wait for the right time. York trying to settle a puck down, but instead Atwell comes away with the steal. Wolves come back the other way. Moran knocked off of it, and given right back, though, to the Wolves. As Binghamton waits for everybody to touch up. Swain, far side, waiting for some reinforcements. Check that. It's actually Schwint, rather. Has an assist tonight. Gets it back on his forehand and carry over on the backhand, cross the ice. Waiting for everybody to get back on side. Weber throws it towards the net, looking for Shane Carr. Just poked wide by Jacob. 2:20 left to go here in the third period. As Horan spinning it around the wall. Weber pinching in down low. Here's Chichu, maybe looking for his second of the night. Why not? Holding for a shot, and a low drive is kicked away by Linville. Zach Sirota still giving a earful to Atwell down low. Letting them know. And the Black Bears now come back across. They're onside. Kirby got a piece on a redirect as we got an extended look there at Grant Linville, and it rolls into his paint, and he'll settle it down with 1:48 left to go here on Saturday night.
Getting close to that time, right? Picking up 6 points on the weekend always feels good. Closer and closer, it's going to set up that so important matchup with Port Huron on Friday.
8:21 time of the penalty, time of the goal for Gavin Yates. It is the latest goal in this one. Black Bears send it across, maybe looking for magic number 11 here. As Powers comes away with the steal. Sargis trying to settle it down, and it's held in by Weber. I think that went off the glass, bounced back up top, and it looks like one of the Black Bears lost an edge in Chichu. It'll come all the way back down, and that is icing against the Black Bears. I thought maybe with him falling down, they might not have called icing there, but 86 seconds left to go, Cole. Then Black Bears will return home and take on Port Huron next Friday. Lockout Cancer Night's always a great night.
Yeah, it is.
So, going to expect a sold-out crowd once again. Had a great jersey auction last time with the specialty jersey from the Binghamton Hawks and the American Special Hockey Association. Lockout Cancer jerseys are in, and I would expect nothing less for the post-game auction. Raising a lot of money for a good cause. Knocked back out into the neutral zone here. 1 minute left to go on Saturday night. Binghamton with 46 shots on goal. They had 27 coming into the frame. Watertown had 21 shots. They are at 29 right now.
So 27 saves so far from McAlp is impressive in your debut.
It is. He's made a couple of high danger ones, but I will say the Black Bears have been very selective in the shots that they allow to get to McAlp. Doing a good job of keeping the pucks to the outside. And not too many on-man rushes. I believe, Michigan did score on that 2-on-1. And then a turnover led to the bench goal. But had a couple of odd-man rush saves as well, and great shoulder save this period that really sticks out to me the most. 20 seconds left to go. Final push of the night. Puck ends up behind the net, bounces around, and we have a penalty with 12 seconds left.
Sometimes you just have to let them go. That's funny.
Zimmerman goes to the penalty box, 12 seconds left. That's going to hurt the Black Bears' power play percentage unless they score here in the next 12.
Hey, they did it earlier.
That's true, but I also don't suspect that they will try at this point. 2 minutes for interference for Zimmerman. Points been made. They lead by 8. Now, if they do score this goal in 12 seconds, they will have set a franchise record for the largest margin of victory on the road. Watertown gets control of the puck, and that is going to do it as they get the final clear. Binghamton wins. Final score, 10-2. They sweep the weekend. Gavin Yates hits a milestone, scoring 100 goals as a Black Bear, just the 4th player in franchise history to do so. They will surround Marshall McCallop as he gets his first victory as a professional netminder. CJ Stubbs grabs a pair, and Chichu Lathan gets his first goal as a member of the Binghamton squad. Did I say CJ Stubbs gets a pair? Chichu Lathan gets his first as a Black Bear. That's what I meant to say. Been a long night no matter what. We're going to take a timeout, come back. La Quinta Inn & Suites postgame show coming up right after these messages, folks. Back with you after this.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Cole Parenti here with you. La Quinta Inn & Suites post-game show located 581 Harry L. Drive, Johnson City, New York. Perfect place to plan your next day, Friday night, when the Black Bears host the Port Huron Prowlers. Cole, Black Bears dominate this game right from the get-go. They score 4 goals in the first period, and that was enough for them to kind of cruise to victory here, even though they went into overdrive in the second period and third.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the score sheet, 6 in a row they rattled off before they allowed Watertown to answer. Anytime you can put 6 straight on the board, you're in a pretty good driving seat, and the Wolves just really couldn't figure out what to do with these Black Bears. They've had such a problem with them all year, and tonight was just more of the same.
Binghamton finishes 1 for 5 on the power play. They didn't convert on the 5-on-3, and then a 12 seconds at the end of the game that they failed to convert on as well. Watertown 0 for 1, but shots on goal in the period, 19 for Binghamton, game total 46. 8 for Watertown, game total 29. That is a look at your NBT stats for the game tonight. Extraordinary business growth starts with everyday banking at NBT Bank. With expert guidance and smart financial solutions, NBT is your trusted partner for lending and deposits to digital banking and fraud protection. Visit nbtbank.com/business to find out more. NBT Bank, it starts here, member of the FDIC. Just looking to see if they put the 3 stars in. Quite yet, they have not. I imagine Yefim Mishkin will be the 3rd star of the game for the Wolves because they always put a Wolf as the 3rd star. He had a goal and an assist. I would say that CJ Stubbs is the 2nd star of tonight with a pair of goals once again. You could give it to Ivan Bondarenko as well. He had 2 assists. But Gavin Yates, deserving of the 1st star, gets 100 goals as a Black Bear. 2 in the game tonight. He and CJ are the only players with multiple goals in the game, and in fact, they did it back-to-back. So big congrats to Gavin Yates, a 5-year player with the Black Bears, one of 2 still on the team, along with Tyson Kirkby, who got the puck for him. So, they've been through a lot together the last couple of seasons, and really glad that a guy like Tyson gets the puck for Gavin. Such a big milestone. Tyson also a member of the club of having 100 goals with the Black Bears. So just really cool, full circle moment for both of those guys.
Yeah, I mean, you just think about when Yates first got here and nobody knew kind of how far this would go. And now that we're here 5 years later, I mean, it's just been such a sensational ride and such a sensational time. And Gavin's really been a part of it every step of the way. And now he keeps putting his name in that history book.
All right, Black Bears pick up another 3 points in the standings. The magic number now drops down to 5, but it does set up a potential clinching game against Port Huron on Friday night. If Black Bears win the game in regulation, they can clinch the Empire Division. So we'll be talking about that all week long. Thank you to everybody who came out to air hockey on Tuesday with us over at Tully's. It was a great time. Big congrats to Jen, who won the fan side of things, and a big congrats to Jacob Shankar, who won the player side and defeated Dominic Tomei in air hockey, even though I think Dom lost on purpose, but that's neither here nor there. For my partner, Cole Parenti tonight, EJ Worth on the socials, and everybody else with the Binghamton Black Bears, my name is Brooks Hill. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. It's going to come early Sunday morning. Remember to change your clocks before you go to bed tonight. Thank you, good night, and Black Bears win by a final score of 10-2.